3 years ago, Balam was hidden by the jungle. This particular site is interesting in that it is currently being restored by the Archaeological Department of Mexico. All the hills in the area are actually crumbled pyramids covered by foliage.
Big trees are gone, but this is like a year's growth of just, you know, vegetation.
You find these very large stones in many of the ancient cities. The people recorded the history of their community on them.
I don't have any socks on.
I'm not a spider person. No. When you picked them up, go ahead and I'll follow behind.
After we looked at what had already been restored, we ventured back into the jungle to see what they were working on.
Haven't even had to put back. Some of them have come down, but some of them are there, forming the shape that they were. See, these back here haven't had to redo those. Yeah, they're just
now explain it, Brad, again.
Well, these are numbered and stuff.
These Mexicans are currently working on the base of a gigantic pyramid. To the left you can see the bricks and rocks that they will use to put it back together. And to the right you can see just how high this pyramid will eventually extend. It will go all the way to the top of the mountain.
Up in Utah they call potsherds, you know, but it's pottery, pieces of pottery, pots and stuff, storage pots. But there's the rim of the bowl. I mean, to them it's just junk, you know. I mean, these aren't significant pieces. They'll find probably whole pieces in some of these sites. But this is just what they found just in this area. See, as they're clearing the dirt away.
Looks like an underwater river or something.
Well, it's just a big. Now it would have been deeper then, because see a lot of debris in that. You got 1,500 years of stuff filling this in. But all this would have been, all these trees would have been cleared out. If you'll notice, it pretty well slopes every direction, just a little from here. So this is central. When it rains, it just comes into here and fills it. And then in the dry season, they just draw it out, you know, with a bucket or whatever.
Did they have to excavate this, or was it?
Oh, that was hand.
Smeltering hot in here. It's like a sauna.
With the help of ropes, we climbed a very steep hill and found ourselves on top of the largest pyramid.
Oh, stop, Mark. There's a snake right in front of you.
Am I flashing everyone tomorrow? The snake. I'd rather be a flasher than a bit by a poison snake. Like a salt snake.
Jeez, I can't.
I didn't think this would be this steep. Guess I'm not dressed.
Well, hey, you know, yesterday it was this steep, but we had steps.
I think we lost our friend.
See, they're working on the steps on the front of this.
That's okay. They probably are, you know,
I think they already climbed up
I
here.
wanted
They're
to get that
exhausted.
big tree and smash it up in the tree.
There was a big
K-I-S-S-I-N-G. It's a room. And oh, it's an arch. It's the top. We're standing at the top of the roof.
Yeah, see the big slab across? Here, Hub, why don't you take the pictures?
Sure.
Or use the other camera.
They probably had those triangular things all the way through.
You gonna go in there? Is that Mark behind me saying that? Why should I even ask? So this is a pyramid they're doing, but this is, we're standing on like a platform, and then there's another pyramid in the trees there, and then another one over here. There's how many total you thinking, Brad?
I don't know.
And then to the mountain, so it's multiple pyramids right together.
This shot is being taken on the top of the tallest pyramid that is currently under restoration at Balam. As you can see, the wind was quite strong at the top.
We'll walk down through that going out, but see, there's your ball court. Now you're used to the shape. Remember, the one at Chips is the giant one, but there's your ball court. See the slopes?
There's the ball court, yeah.
And see the little shadow, the little thing sticking out?
Yeah, look like broken.
The wheels are gone, the circles, but part of one's in the visitor center. I'll show you going out. This is the small version.
Do the people sit on the slopes?
Well, they play on the slopes.
Oh.
They'd stand, I guess, up on top if they were watching it.
Okay.
But they play off the bottom part and the slopes. And then see that little thing just sticking out?
Where the ball goes.
That's where the ring. That's where the ring was on each side. You'll see that more as we go down by it.
Oh wow!
But this gives you perspective, and then the interior courtyard, and then these pyramids all the way around this. See, there's one. Here's one. Here's one. So they're putting new lintels in, and then they'll build that up to the capstone, and then just keep coming right up. We'll go over there where the stairs are when we get down.
I do too. When I exercise, my face is like.
Not yet.
This is a panoramic shot back at the other end of the city. Notice the hills in the background are actually pyramids that will undergo restoration. The hill in the middle is the pyramid that we were standing on top of about a half hour ago. From this view, you can also tell that the entire Yucatan Peninsula is relatively flat. And if you look closely into the horizon, you can see other little hills. Nearly any time you see a hill in the Yucatan, you can rest assured it's a pyramid waiting to be discovered. Some of the old people of the Yucatan say that they have heard from their ancestors that this land was occupied by a race of people who came from the east and whom God delivered by opening 12 paths through the sea.